Steve, you ever shot an AK back today? Depth coming along a little more, but when Bucknell gets to the line 42 times, is that a sign of them playing smart and taking advantage?
What'd you think of the whistle?
I thought it was them getting inside.
Yeah, when a team takes 18 threes and you take 16 more shots than them, and I understand we took 25 threes, that's a differential of 7. For there to be a plus 22 from the free throw line with the new point emphasis with the rules, to me, I got to relearn this rule book. I got to relearn the rule book because obviously what I understand it to be with points of emphasis of freedom of movement. Now, give them credit. They're a very well-coached team, and they're a terrific basketball team. They're a very, very good basketball team. They just had a great road win at Rockmore. I'm not taking anything away from them. But to see a differential of 42-20 is you're not going to see many of those.
Coach, the energy that we saw from the team today, Tom in a lot of possessions, he dove on the floor, but sometimes it just seemed like that extra over-aggressiveness might have led to the whistle. Do you think it was a case of that or just the game being...
I think we made some foolish fouls, and I got to watch the film. I would say we probably made about 9 foolish fouls. But if you look at, my whole thing is like I think guys were getting hit on a lot of shots for us and just wasn't getting called. I got to watch the film, but that's my opinion of it because the foul differential was 29-21 in fouls, and I think about 7 or 8 of them I think we had them 4 times or 5 times with 8 or less on the shot clock, and we fouled. Those are things we have to correct. But if you're going to call it that way, I'm fine with that. Then you have to call the other. You have to call on both ends. That's my whole thing to that. And I didn't think there was a very good job of that done tonight. But you don't make excuses. Give them credit.
Overall, how much of an improvement would you say this was from Monday night?
It's a tough time with this team because like Rashad re-aggravated his hamstring tonight. Ojo's not 100%. They haven't practiced. We could barely even practice because we don't have bodies. You take away Jermaine Lawrence from the team. You take away Calvin Crawford from the team. You take away Sammy Masiello from the team. So now you're down 3 bodies that of guys that would probably be your top 7 who are now out. Then you have Ray who can't practice and Ojo can't practice. Then that's 5 of your top 9 not practicing. So it makes it very difficult to really see where this team is. But we'll get there. It'll take time. I thought we improved in some areas, made a lot of mistakes in others. But again, give Bucknell credit. They came into I thought the crowd was great, came into a very tough arena. Zach Thomas played terrific for them with a double-double. I thought we did a good job on Chris Haas. He was 4 for 11, he was 1 for 7 from 3. We had good awareness. But you got to rebound the basketball, and we didn't do that tonight. We got outworked on the glass tonight, and that's, you look at the correlation of Calvin not having Jermaine, and then Ojo not being able to practice, your front line is thin. And that got exposed a little bit tonight.
Tom, 10 points. Good night for you early on. Some hustle plays that don't show up in the box score. How would you say your first couple games have gone?
I think they've gone all right. Not how we want them to be. I've been like a lack of discipline on a lot of plays where I just got to watch the film and really like cut down on the mistakes I've been making, but we can build on it.
Coach, what do you guys have to do to right the ship for the next game?
I don't think that way. I've never thought that way. You guys worry about that stuff. What I worry about is getting my team to play the best basketball they can by February. That stuff is kind of, and I understand it's a good question. You should ask that question, but I'm not sitting here saying, okay, we got to get ready for George Mason. What I'm sitting here saying is, in the big picture, in the macro picture of things from 5,000 feet above, what is this team? Where do we need to be? And that's something that we try to understand because I don't know if we'll be ready for Wednesday from a physical standpoint. It's do you play your style and be undermanned, or do you adjust to being undermanned? My second year here, we adjust to being undermanned. We played a much more slow down, grinded out style. It's 2 games in, so I'm not ready to make that decision yet. There might be a time where I have to say, you know what, we can only play 8 because of the injuries and health and lack of personnel we have. We're not at that place yet. So my thing is I'm trying to figure out this team from a big picture, not necessarily for Wednesday. Unfortunately, though, there is a game coming Wednesday, and then there's one Saturday, and then there's one the following Friday, and they keep coming. I'm aware of that. But, in the end, I worry more about where we'll be in 100 days than I do in 3.
Thank you.
Steve, being a process guy and having a similar start to your last year where a couple of guys were banged up, is there a little more peace of mind knowing that you've gone down that road before?
Peace of mind? Oh, if you want, I'll tell you chapter 10 now. I mean, I know how the book ends. Just sometimes the first 8 chapters are tough to read. You know, I know how the book ends. I always have, and I don't worry about that. So yeah, I don't worry about going down this road. I put my seatbelt on. I drive a 4-wheel vehicle. And I put a bunch of guys in the back seat with me, and we'll be fine.
Shane, you played 40 minutes tonight. Did you feel any fatigue on your shots, maybe, or was it just a case of you having to, because of having to play all those minutes and just play through it?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I just feel like I just missed some shots. I'm not sure if fatigue played a part. I really
It
don't
did.
know.
That's unfair to him. I put him. I didn't set him up for success tonight. You can't play 40 minutes in this stuff. He won't say that. But, you know, George Beeman was one of the guys. Shane and George are the 2 guys I've coached that never got tired. And George, I think, was a 33, 34 guy. That's where Shane should be. And those 6 minutes make a huge difference. So I didn't help Shane tonight, but he helped me. And I got to do a better job. I got to find a way to get him, even if it's down to 36, that makes a big deal. Thank you for covering me.
Anything else, guys?
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys coming out.